Hey guys, welcome back to Coach Reviews, and I do have yet another Artius Man Beard Oil that I'm going to review. This one is a newer one. This one is called Restoration, and I think it's their newest release of their beard oil. And this one, when compared to any of the other mainline brand names of like the different scents and whatever. The other mainline scents, most of them cost about $15 a bottle. This one costs about $20 a bottle. This is the smallest version. The regular bottle that's $20 is at least twice as big. So this one's a little bit more expensive, and I'm gonna read you directly from the website what's on there and why it's more expensive. So here's their description. Our Restoration Beard Care line is a premium scent in its own class. The beard oil is blended with luxurious agar wood, also known as oud oil, sandalwood, lavender, tonka, and several underlying all-natural oils for a one-of-a-king fragrance. In fact, this masculine beard oil smells closer to a premium cologne than with a musky masculine scent rather than beard oil. Okay, so let's see if it says anything in ingredients. Castor seed oil, sunflower seed oil, jojoba oil, shea seed oil, argan oil, which is the oud, boab oil, really, and then the essential oils for the scenting. Really, it's got like the regular oils that they use, but it also adds those fancier ones that they talked about in the description. So let's go ahead and quickly put this in. I am sitting in today on some captain applicants interviews today. So our head coach brought in this system of, instead of the coaches all voting on the captains, or the traditional way of doing captains, they apply to become a captain. They go through this kind of leadership class, and I've sat in a couple classes. It's a really good class. And now today is the interview phase, so that's why I'm wearing polo. I'm going to be sitting in. I might ask a few questions, and I'm listening. So let's take an initial scent. It does kind of give you a low-key scent of like the high-end perfume, or not perfume, but the colognes. Think of like the old school colognes that like your grandpa used to wear. Like the nicer ones, not the cheap ones. Oh, and when you start rubbing it in, it really starts to open up, gets a little bit more in your face about the smell. But it's, compared to the other oils, the scent is not overpowering. I would give this like a 6 out of 10 on strength of smell. It's still pleasant. Put it in. Make sure you get it in your skin. That's what it's for. Okay. Once you start rubbing it in your beard, I remember in the description it said they have sandalwood in here. I'm starting to get the sandalwood now. It's a really pleasant, very easygoing scent. This one seems to feel a little bit thicker in the oils than some of the others. Like for Artius Man, it's probably a heavier thickness oil. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely getting the sandalwood now. I still get a little bit of that initial cologne smell, but now the sandalwood's really popping. All right, so let's go do interviews today, and then I'll come back and we'll talk about how it lasted in the beard. All right, we're back in the afternoon after using the Restoration Beard Oil. I also did put some unscented beard balm in there as well, because my typical routine is the beard oil and the balm. I don't usually use just one or the other. And so throughout the day, much more so than some of the other scents, except for maybe the Bay Rum scent. This one, I kept getting whiffs of it throughout the day. Like I was moving around, you can get whiffs of the smell. And so what I was smelling was that sandalwood smell going on. And it kind of smelled a little oily. Like I don't know exactly how to describe that, but it was kind of oily. And if I were to look at the beard, I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's still kind of shiny. There's still a lot of shine going on with the oil. The beard's not dry like some oils. You have to keep putting oil or balm or something into your beard throughout the day. It's not really dry or anything like that. My skin isn't very itchy. So if I had to give this a grade, if I had to give this particular beard oil a grade, I'm going to go ahead and give it a solid A. Maybe not an A+, but a solid A. Or maybe even an A-. And the only reason, one of the only reasons I would give it anything below regular A is probably the price point. I understand that some of the materials that they're using are probably a little more pricey, a little more expensive, harder to get. But for a bottle that's about this big, maybe 2 ounces or something like that, that's something that for me, because of the amount that I use, because I have such a bigger beard than some other guys, it probably would only last maybe a month or 2 months, anywhere between there, depending on how many drops you're using every day, how often you're using every day. And so for $20 a bottle, that's an investment. I understand it's a high quality product, but that's kind of a hard investment for somebody like me, I'm not broke, but I don't necessarily make a whole lot of money either. So B+, A- in that range. Great quality, great scent, great shine and hold. My beard is already coarse anyways, and it has some hairs that just won't go down, so it's not like it got any more poofy throughout the day. So it's an amazing product. It's just, for me, it's a little bit pricey. And so solid B+, A-.